Isabella Baumfree was born enslaved in 1797. She and her parents were the property of Dutch settlers in New York. But in 1806, at the age of 9 years, Isabella was sold away. 2 years after that, she was sold again. Then, not quite 2 years later, she was sold a third time to John Dumont. While enslaved on the Dumont farm, she endured horrific abuse. Despite the bad treatment, she eventually married an enslaved man and had children. Their owner, John Dumont, promised to free Isabella in 1826, but abruptly changed his mind. Would this crush Isabella's hopes of living free? Isabella took matters into her own hands, grabbed her infant daughter, and bolted for freedom. Unable to bring the rest of her family with her, Isabella never gave up and did the impossible. After learning that her 5-year-old son Peter had been illegally sold, she found him, sued in the courts for his freedom, and won. It was the first time in U.S. history a black woman won a lawsuit against a white man. Isabella's incredible life continued. She changed her name and began touring the country, speaking out against slavery and for women's rights. In her travels, she met famous abolitionists William Lloyd Garrison and Frederick Douglass. Although she never learned to read and write, she dictated a book about her life as a Northern slave. Soon after, she delivered her famous speech, "Ain't I a woman?" Her work, recruiting black Civil War soldiers during the Civil War, did not go unnoticed. In 1864, she received an invitation to the White House to meet President Abraham Lincoln. That wouldn't be the only president she'd meet in her life. Why meet one president when you can meet two? In 1870, she met President Ulysses S. Grant. She continued to speak and travel right up to her death in 1883. She was 86 years old. This miraculous woman, born enslaved as Isabella Baumfree, was a champion of two causes: emancipation and women's rights. Oh wait, didn't I say she changed her name? Who is this famous African American?